What's up? What's up? What's up? So, I was thinking about, it has so many different titles and stuff, and while getting set up to do this video, so many like different examples popped in my head that, I wanted to use as like certain things that I do to prank in a way, bait people or something, bait, if you didn't understand what I'm saying. And I was thinking about, all these things that popped in my head. Some of them I'm not going to use because I want to like, move along and, things just pop in my head. I might just start, jumping back and forth to different kind of topics, and I want to, stick it in a short order where, so to get started, so I, was thinking about titling this, talking about why, so many movies are racist towards black people. And then I was thinking about this other title I might go for is why so many movies are racist to my black people. Because I always thought it was so silly when people say my people. It's just like, what to a normal person, they're like, what the F are you talking about when you ever hear those like my people? You sound so freaking dumb. I'm going to say ignorant, but I think, I want to make sure it's clear, like, wherever the stupidity is, I think sounds so freaking dumb is more sounds so freaking ignorant. No, you're just freaking dumb. It's just, so, and the thing is, even by this video will have nothing to do with what this title, I mean, it will, but what this title is going to make you think this video is about. I will still get a comments like, so this guy's trying to pull the race card block. But this is displaying more why I like to put racist in the title. Usually a hint, if you don't know, is going to be a smiley face right by the word racist. But this is the thing, man. No, I want to explain that, but I was thinking about another way people do things to draw people in, and it's more of a hate style, a pandering towards races. Like, there's certain videos where, people will do videos about, like do a review for a movie that's supposed to be hated by a hate group, like Snow White, that remake or something, or Little Mermaid or Terminator Dark Fate, and they'll put the word like woke in the title of the review or something, and they'll get comments says, well, I can't take anyone serious that puts says word woke. They'll get comments like that, or saying people who put woke say woke or just stupid to them, or blah blah blah, and then they'll start saying, and I wasn't saying the word woke in the video, I just put it in my title, and or they'll ask them like to define the word woke, and it says, no, I just have in the title, I'm not saying woke in the video. The thing is, this is a difference. It's not called bait title, what I usually do, where I'll explain in a second. I explained these kind of before, is why they're putting woke in the title. They're actually attacking the movie too, trying to criticize it and making no kind of sense. And they're acting like, oh my gosh, and acting like this is the worst thing that's ever happened to them, of watching a movie or whatever. And they're putting woke in the title. So in ways, they're pandering, they're wanting the racists to come in. It's the same example of when I got video responses and people will like say, well, how can you prove that I'm a racist when I never say the N-word? It's just like, people, you expose yourself. You expose yourself when you're pandering towards racists. You expose yourself. You have got to understand, people know when you are a racist. Because one, I explained this before, YouTube will ban your, delete, or whatever, cancel your channel if you start talking about some N-words while you're doing your videos. It's just like, you sound dumb. Racist people, they sound freaking dumb. So, but the difference with me is when I do it, I explained before, anytime I've ever put SJW, I don't think I have done it on this channel, I don't remember. I more remember only doing it for The Boys, my favorite TV show, and I put SJW woke. And I know it's going to mislead the racists to come in because they're hoping my video is going to be about whining and crying about something. This is woke, oh, the SJW, or something stupid, or I don't know. And the point of the video is mocking that, if you don't see it the way I see it, because it's kind of really clear to me, and I meant to explain this for the Civil War, is Homelander represents the Trump side. And that's what I was trying to talk about for the movie Civil War, is that movie would not have been made if it wasn't for like the Trump side who says these kind of ignorant, dumb things. So, you know, what I was bringing up is, you know, when a news channel comes on with American flag over, and I said, anytime you see a YouTube video person with American flag behind them, their video is going to be about hate. But anytime you've ever seen a whole bunch of American flag around someone, they are going to speak about hate anytime I've ever seen it. I'm pretty sure, in 99%, I'm pretty sure somewhere in the YouTube channel, somebody might have American flag with them and they don't speak hate, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'd still say 99% because I don't really search that much. I don't search that kind of stuff at all. But you know, when you get these news channels with the American flag on them, they represent Fox News. And I was explaining for the Homelander side, which is going to be more about like a politic one for the new one coming out. You realize the American flag people are on the Homelander side, and on that side, and on the show, they say words like Antifa, woke, and SJW, and cancel culture. They're the Trump side. They are the bad guy side. You know, and I get these like upset that this was misleading. I wanted you to whine and cry about, you know, this and that. You know, even with this title, I will get something like this guy, you know, in his race car block. You know, immediately it's blocked. It's to bait them in to block to ignorance of just the ignorant people. I love blocking ignorant people. It baits them in to show who they really are. I had this like thing about I would act a certain way around certain people I'm not very intelligent, just to see if they would try to take advantage of me. You know, back in the day, you know, I had like certain ways to know who to put myself around to see will this person try to take advantage of me. You know, and it was always an act. They didn't realize how smart as I am. You know, and so when I do these things and I put races in the title, it is just to bait the racists, not to pander to them, to get them to like me, to rush to me, where I'll put woke in the title and then speak hate of nonsense, of not making any sense to your criticism, and act like, oh my gosh, you know, like for like a Disney live version of a movie. It's like, why do they keep doing these remakes? This movie is awful. This person can't act. The CGI is awful. But I'm not saying, and then when I get asked, well, I'm not saying woke in the video. I just like to put in the title. You are pandering towards the racists. That's a dumb. You're just too dumb to not realize that you're dumb. You know, and racist. You know, when you're pandering towards racists, I said that in one of my recent videos. I think it was the one about The Rock, where I said I have never said anything where I make sure I don't say anything that racists will praise me for. That Nazis, white supremacists, I don't say things that they will praise me for. I am no. So, you know, it's just so the way of, you know, I'll put a smiley face on there, because what happens is I will get constantly comments, and they'll be blocked, and in a lot of those videos there's no comments on there because what was that video title? These white privilege movies have got to stop. And then I'll put Doom 2, and it's like, so you think Doom 2 is a white savior? Block. You didn't understand the movie because Doom said block, because one, I have not seen Doom 2, and I don't care to until it comes free. It's probably in good, you know, quality on one of those free websites, but I just rather, that's just too long of a boring movie that I will wait for Max or something. I don't care, you know, at all, you know, because I know it's boring. But and so that is the point of, you know, and you see, you know, the smiley face is like, come on. That's why I put right next to the races. Come on. Take the vape, come to my block list. Come on, hit me. The hit me thing, I don't get it, but I got it from this thing, you know, it's called Ugly Dolls. It's on Netflix, and she goes, come on, hit me. And I was like, why are you saying hit me? I love it how she says hit me. I have to watch that show over 20 times because my kids love them. Loves that show. But anyways, but yeah, that's the point of, it's just baiting them in, and the smiley face is the big hand. So I will like come out and reveal it, because when I do that, 99% of the comments, they took the bait. They'll say, so the race car, and I like, you know, what was the last one? I think I put racist on Civil War. Didn't say anything about the show being racist or movie or whatever it's called. But some reason they, and the thing is, one example is, you know, is I talk about it on the rock one where I said they only hear and see what they want. So they're it's kind of like we're on World Star where they have in the title about the they put Jane Johnson, and you'll see what it says. He went on Fox News and said he's tired of Biden taking his money and he's tired of woke culture or something, and an idiot will read that and think that is exactly what he said when he never said it. I've been seeing a couple of things like, Dwayne is a Trump supporter now. I'm pretty sure he's voting for Biden or he's not voting at all. I ran into a good deal where people said, that is incoherent, where you don't even know what The Rock's talking about because he wasn't asking any questions. And that thing, it was a good video. It was a woman talking about it. But I'm just saying that, but they want to believe that, yeah, he believes in this now. He believes in woke culture and all this. It's like, but it's only hate channels that's really jumping over that. And anyone normal doesn't care. Same as Snow White, Lilo and Stitch. They're trying to say, I guess hate channel trying to say, the people on the left, they're upset because they made this skin color this, and then they find one tweet and say, this is my proof. But guess what? Only the hate channels are talking about it. What are you talking about? But anyways, I gotta go. But that's one of the big examples of World Star where they has that. Dwayne Johnson said he's tired of woke culture or whatever, or I don't remember. But the thing is, he says nothing like that. It's like putting a title that idiots will believe it, even though it's not there. Welcome to my block list. Oh man, but while I was getting things set up and I think I was laughing about, I don't know how to explain this story because I don't remember it all. Boy, I was a prankster in school, man. I got to go after this. Man, I was at top of my class when it came to math. At a certain point, I don't know what grade that was, but I was top of my class. And then people saw me to be the smart one. I'm not all book smart, but I was saying for that math class I was. And and I was the teacher asked, so what is this times this or something like that? And then I'll say it like whisper to them, and then they'll say something that is totally wrong. I start cracking up laughing. And then I keep doing it to everyone in the class, and then people want to listen to me because I was the fastest one in math, right? And there's this one guy sitting there mad. It's like, man, I don't know why you guys keep falling for this dude, man. He's just gonna keep doing this. I mean, he's like saying that they're dumb for being tricked by me because I kept doing it over and over again. It kept making me laugh harder and harder, right? Because I kept saying, and I was like saying it to them, and they'll say, yeah, and they'll say the wrong thing, right? And then, so this thing, so that guy that was getting mad that people were falling for it, this is all like going on, like I'll just count up racks. Sorry, and then, so he said the math problem, right? And after he said the math problem, I said +1. Oh, and he goes, oh, and +1. I started cracking up laughing because when I said +1 made literally no sense. Him, the one acting like these are idiots for falling for me, he fell for the +1. Man, I told myself, don't laugh at this because you won't get it unless you were there. I could not believe I was stacking up on them, and they all wanted to believe me. And what was my last one? Oh, this is one that, man, it was hard to hold in and laugh. It was about pilgrims and stuff and Indians, and it was something about questions about what did the Indians do, and this girl was dumb as shit. This girl was so freaking dumb. It was hard to hold in to laugh, and she was asking me like, I'm behind this work. I haven't read this book. What? She was trying to get answers from me, and I don't know what book she even talking about because we were probably not in the exact same class. And she said, so what did the Indians do when this or et cetera happens? And it says, oh, they had threesomes. And then so it's hard to keep her in the laugh. And then and she's what? It says threesome. It sounds like you think it. It's not what you think it is, And then it says, oh, what did they? And then it was like something. And then she wrote it down. And it was something like, what did they do? These Indians do? Oh, and I said, in their pipe they smoke weed, to calm them down. Dude, I don't remember, did I ever crack up, burst out laughing? And I said, no, their pipe, that's actually weed. It was actually legal back then. And I was trying to explain to her, it's just that, so they smoke weed to relax. And she turned that in, right? And when she turned it in, I was there. When she turned it in, the teacher grabbed the paper and she said, we're going to have a talk. The teacher said to her, "We're gonna have a talk at any class." She says, "I don't care." But it was just like she was so freaking dumb. I don't remember the rest of the stuff I came up with. My two favorite ones was the weed one and the threesome. So I was like, "You dumb bitch." Oh my god, I gotta go. People, one more thing I did. This is bad. I got from Child's Play 2, where Chucky wrote on the teacher's paper. So I took someone's paper that I didn't like, that was better than me in math. I did not like that. He was not in my class, but I did know of him. And I put F-U, B word, and then I got it from that movie, and then he didn't get in trouble, but everyone got brought in the office trying to figure out who wrote this on the teacher's on the homework paper, F-U-B. I was brought in the office, other people brought in the office, and I was like, I don't know, you know. And that was really about it. But I had so many other crazy pranks I did back then. But all right, peace, I gotta go.